Hello class, receiving students and teachers. Thank you. You may sit down. All right, class and receiving students, our strand that we're going to be looking at today or for the week is on chance and data. Our sub-strand is on probability. All right? Receiving teachers, the learning outcomes 6.4.3, explore the results of independent events. All right, our lesson topic for today, receiving students and teachers, is on chances. All right, I want us to just look through these examples here. Receiving students, okay, class C. Some events are certain and you know that they must happen. For example, it is certain that the sun will rise in the morning. Okay, that's a certain event, all right? It is certain that the sun will rise in the morning. Okay? Some events are impossible and you know that they can never happen. For example, it is impossible that a pig will fly like a bird. Okay? That's impossible. All right? Right, let's have a look at this line diagram. All right, it shows you where the impossible events and certain events are on this line diagram and the value, all right, value of this type of events. So, for a pig to fly like a bird, that's impossible. And here you have the value is 0, no chance at all, all right, it's impossible, okay? For the sun to rise in the morning, it's certain. It's a certain event that the sun will rise in the morning. The value is 1, okay? Now here, in the middle of impossible and certain, you have equal chance. Or let's say, in other words, you can say 50-50 chance. Class, receiving students. For example, what if I was to toss this coin and I wanted it to land on the head? It will be 50-50 chance. I don't know whether it will land on its head or it will land on its tail. Okay? So this event it comes in here. Half or equal chance. You understand, class? If I wanted to get a head, all right, from tossing this coin, it will be a 50-50 chance. Whether it will land on the head or it will land on its tail. Okay? All right. When you talk about the likelihood of an event, you are talking about the probability that the event will occur. All right. In your group's class, I'd like you to discuss, I'll give you just 2 minutes, discuss whether these events are impossible, equally likely meaning this equal chance, 50-50, or certain. All right, receiving students, in your groups, I'd like you to discuss quickly the 3 points here. Number 1, the sun rises in the east. Number 2, Sunday is the day after Monday. And number 3, you throw a coin and it always lands on its head. The coin. All right, so these 3 events, please, in your groups, I'd like you to say whether it's impossible, equally likely, equal chance, or is it certain? Okay, quickly, let's do that quickly, just 2 minutes, it won't take you long. You just discuss in your groups what type of probability or event, impossible, equally likely, or is it certain? And you can look from this, the 3 here, 3 events. Okay, have you finished? Okay, you are just to describe those events, okay? Describe the likelihood of those events, whether it is impossible, it's certain, or it is a 50-50 chance. All right, number one, receiving students, number one, the sun rises in the east. Who can tell me the likelihood of that event? The sun rises in the east. Okay, Onea? Okay, thank you, Onea. Onea says possible. Possible, okay, yes, possible. Or we can say certain. Yes, class? It is possible, or we can say it's certain. The event is certain. The sun always rises from the east. So it is certain, yes. All right, number two. Sunday is the day after Monday. Receiving students, Sunday is the day after Monday. What is the likelihood of that event? Okay, let's have one from this group here. Helen.
Impossible.
Sunday is the day after Monday. So Monday, Sunday. Does that happen? No. Okay, so it's impossible. What's the day after Monday? Tuesday. Okay, good. Then the last one, number three, throwing a coin and it shows head. So when you throw a coin, it always shows head. What's the likelihood of that event? Melisha?
Equal chance.
Okay, very good. Equal chance. That's a 50-50 chance, all right? Because when you throw the coin, it might end up on the tail, okay? So it is an equal chance event, all right? So those are the answers there for number 1, 2, and 3, which you already gave. Okay, correct. All right, for your just a quick exercise, class and receiving students. Again, the same exercise, but you have different descriptions here which you have to describe. Describe the probability of each event and say whether they are impossible, equally likely, or certain. So this is the exercise 1 up to 4. Receiving students, I'd like you to copy this one down quickly. Numbers 1 up to 4. And again, you describe each event, whether impossible, equally likely or equal chance, or certain. So number 1, getting heads when tossing a coin. Number 2, winning a soccer game. Number 3, 16 September, PNG's Independence Day. And number 4, a horse with 5 legs. Okay, quickly. All right. Have we finished? Okay, looks like we have all finished. Yes, class? All right, receiving students, we'll just go through the answers for this exercise. Okay, good. Number 1, getting heads when tossing a coin. What type of event is that? How can you describe that event? Okay, Emmanuel?
Equally likely.
Do you agree with Emmanuel? Emmanuel says that's a 50-50 chance, or equally likely. Every time you toss a coin, it can either land on the head or it can land on the tail. So it's an equally likely chance. Okay, so that's number 1. All right, good. Number 2, winning a soccer game. Who can describe that type of event? Is that an impossible event or an equally likely, a 50-50? Or is it a certain event? Robert?
Equal chance.
Okay, thank you, Robert. Equally likely or equal chance? When you want to go and play soccer, you don't know whether you're going to win or you're going to lose. All right, so that's an equal chance, 50-50 chance. All right, receiving students? Good. Number 3, 16 September. Every 16 September is Independence Day. What type of event is that, Victoria?
Certain.
A certain event. Very good. It always happens, certain event, always 16 September. Okay, good. And the last one, a horse with 5 legs. Everyone, class? Impossible. All right, an impossible event. Okay, very good. Receiving students, just make sure that you got that correct, your exercise. All right, so your answers up there, equally likely chance, 1 up to 4. Those are your answers, receiving students. And just our summary, going through our summary class. Tossing 2 coins to show 2 heads. That's an equally likely event or equal chance event. And choosing an even number less, if you choose an even number less than 10, it is certain because you will choose these numbers 2, 4, 6, and 8. All right? Choosing even numbers that are less than 10. It is certain because you will come up with these numbers 2, 4, 6, and 8. Our key phrase, 50-50 chance. And in our next lesson, we're going to be looking at errors from scale reading. Okay. Thank you very much for your participation today, class.